tax returns. Most people think, I'll deal with it later. But here's the thing. Filing your self-assessment tax return early is like finding a cheat code for less stress and more control over your finances. Today we're diving into why early filing isn't just a good idea, it's the best decision you can make for your business and your sanity. So let's get started. First things first, why should you file your tax return early? Well, let me paint a picture. Instead of scrambling around to meet the 31st of January deadline, you could be enjoying a relaxed start to the new year, confident that your taxes are already sorted. The benefits go way beyond avoiding a last-minute rush. Because I've been there, I have been scrambling around, and that was the pre-crunch days and probably why I decided to put Crunch together. One major reason to file early is peace of mind. By submitting your return early, you'll know exactly where you stand financially. Is there a refund on the way maybe? Great! Or maybe you owe some more tax? No problem, because filing early gives you the time to plan and budget. Even if you file in April or May, the payment deadline stays the same, the 31st of January. That's months to prepare, rather than scrambling to find the cash at the last minute. And let's not forget avoiding penalties. If you're rushing to file in January, mistakes are so much more likely to happen. Filing early gives you time to double check everything. Your income, expenses. If something doesn't add up, you've got time to fix it without all that stress. Another great reason to file early, getting your refund quicker. If HMRC owes you money, the sooner you file, the sooner the refund can land in your account. It's genius. Why leave your hard-earned cash sitting with HMRC longer than it needs to be? Filing early also frees up your time. January is busy enough for most business owners, so why pile on stress with that last-minute tax rush? By filing in quieter months, you can focus on other priorities when the new year kicks in, whether that's growing your business or just taking some well-deserved downtime. And here's a quick tip. Filing early can also help if you're applying for a mortgage or a loan. Lenders often ask for proof, in fact they ask every time for proof of your income. And an up-to-date tax return makes the process smoother and quicker, and often without it, you don't get a loan or a mortgage. It's one less thing to worry about when you're working on big financial plans. Now you might be thinking, what if I make a mistake when I file early? Well look, don't worry. HMRC lets you amend your return up to 12 months after the 31st of January deadline. So if something changes or you spot an error, you've got plenty of time to fix it. Finally, let's talk about the sheer joy of ticking off that big task in your to-do list. Filing your tax return early gives you one less thing to worry about, letting you focus on the things that really matter. Your family, business, or maybe just enjoying a guilt-free Netflix binge. And honestly, I was a really bad tax returner. I would always leave it to the last minute. Crunch was created. We created the self-assessment product, and now I get it in typically in July of the next year. And yes, I'm not a goody two-shoes, but it really, honestly feels so good to get it done. And then all I've got to make sure you do is make sure you do the payment, because that's another mistake you can fall into. So what are you waiting for? Filing early is a win-win. You save time, reduce stress, and take control of your finances. It's one of the easiest ways to set yourself up for a successful year. So what about you? Are you a last-minute filer or an early bird? Let us know in the comments, share your tips for staying on top of your taxes, or tell us if you've ever discovered the joys of filing early. And there are lots of you out there. And if you have any questions about self-assessment, we'd love to help, so drop them in below. So thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.